Hi there, welcome back. I'm Jill White. I'm a pharmacist, a certified personal stylist and image consultant, a certified personal trainer, and also a certified holistic skin specialist. And I used my decades of working with Fortune 500 companies, my experience there. I combine it with my love of science and image and all things beauty and bring you this particular video channel, Image Interrupted. And so just welcome in. Today, we are going to talk about what's in my makeup bag. And I will preface it with saying that what's in my makeup bag changes a lot because I would definitely categorize myself as a skincare junkie. I love makeup. I don't always love putting it on. I love it. I love playing with it. But I think it's about having to take it off at the end of the day that I just don't really love. And I don't love always the feel of having makeup on. But with that being said, it doesn't mean I don't buy it and love playing with it. You may or may not know, depending on how closely you followed me, that 2 years ago, my family and I actually sold everything that we owned and moved into an RV and have been traveling around the United States since then. So for 2 years. At that time, I had a ton of makeup and a ton of skincare. And we really had to go into this like minimalistic mindset. And so I got rid of and sold a lot of my makeup and skincare because I had a lot of it that was just on the shelf ready for me to use. It had never even been opened. Someday I'll find those pictures that I've taken of just like the massive amount of skincare and makeup. But anyways, can't look back, only forward. So when I moved into the RV, I really had narrowed down my makeup a lot, and I'll just focus on makeup today. And over time, I have slowly, of course, added back to it. But so my point being is like what you see in my makeup right now bag right now is definitely just what's in my makeup bag right now. I actually have a whole drawer of makeup behind me too. And I don't have a lot of space, but I still have literally dedicated an entire drawer, like a good sized drawer, to makeup, even in an RV. But when I travel, so it depends on how long I'm going to be gone, like if and what I'm doing. If it's a weekend away, I'm not bringing my whole bag. This whole bag comes with me if it's going to be, and it does zip up. I just have already unzipped it. This whole bag comes with me, and it's not really thick. It's not like a super thick or wide train case or deep. I don't know how you want to look at it, but it doesn't come with me all the time. Sometimes I will just grab necessities out of here if I'm just going to be gone maybe one night or 2 nights even. And so I'll show you a little bit about what's going on in here and start with today, just like what comes with me when I travel. And then I'm going to make a lot of different videos about, comparing foundations, comparing blushes, et cetera, et cetera. I'll come to you with ingredient lists and all the things, but today is really just an intro video to what's in my makeup bag right now. And I mentioned it in my last video where I was talking about how I transitioned from age interrupted to image interrupted. That I'm going to review a lot of like subscription boxes. So you like there's so many. I won't do a lot of the cheaper ones, no offense, but I am almost 47 years old and I have an image to maintain, so I don't use like $5 products. But I will probably do like the Allure beauty box, Derm Store beauty box, maybe New Beauty beauty box, Blue Mercury. I actually have a makeup kit coming from them right now as we speak. So those are some of the different subscription boxes that I'll be looking through. But for today, let's start with my current favorite primer. And I see that, but I have a lot of primers I need to work through. So right now, what I'm using, because I have redness, I'm a winter. I have cool undertone, which gold is not necessarily my main color. It would be silver, but I have this gold necklace that I like, so I'm wearing it. But you can't take the color analyst out of the girl. I have a lot of redness, natural redness. And so this by Makeup Forever is a redness corrector primer. And it comes out green because on the color wheel, green and red are opposite of each other. So the green in this corrector actually will cancel out some of the redness. And of course, it acts as a primer too. So you can see, and I just put it, I really focus on my cheeks because that's where I'm the reddest. And then blend out, and of course, get under the eyes and some right here as well, or on my nose, good. But that's a primer I like. I also have this primer here, which I haven't really been using. This is by Lawless Beauty. It's a clean primer. Like, I don't think there's any dimethicone in it, where this is just like a regular primer with all whatever chemicals they wanted to put in it. And I will focus some on clean beauty, but also some on just popular beauty, like luxury beauty, basically. So I start with a primer, and you should always start with a primer, first of all. If you don't, you're just asking for your makeup to either absorb or rub off. Like, why even bother if you're not going to start with a primer? So you do your skincare and you do your primer, and then you continue on with your makeup. And SPF in there, obviously, if you're going to be outside. So next, I have a lot of foundations, and I actually have several foundations in my drawer because I don't use foundation. Well, actually, before I go to foundation, let's go to like some other color correctors. So this one here is by Laura Geller. It is really a pigment, so you can put it on dark spots or dark under eyes. It's very thick, obviously. It's like a putty, and you just like want to make sure and spot use it. I don't have to use it a lot. Like if I have like a little acne, like I sometimes get one here or here, so I'll use that on that spot. And then one more while we're setting the face. I also, by Laura Geller, have this really cool, it's kind of like an eye primer. I think that's actually what it is. It's not like it is it. Um, what's it called? Spackle. Yeah. It's her eye spackle. So you just, you turn your knob and you get some and you just put it on both eyes. I just do it, there on both of my eyes and around it, kind of like a halo around my eye. Okay. And including like the outer corners. Because I don't love to show all my fine lines, I try not to put a ton of makeup through here. I'll do something very light. And so this has really helped decrease the need for like extra, a lot of makeup around there because I do have some other concealers. I have like this HD Skin by Makeup Forever. I have this one by actually a YouTuber named Dominique. It's actually not a bad formula. Um, but I find that I don't end up using my concealers very often. So they don't really come with me. Um, excuse me. They don't come with me when I travel. So far, the only thing that really comes with me when I travel is my primer, and that might be it, honestly, to this point. Maybe, I mean, because this doesn't take up any space, I would take that too. So as far as foundations, I don't love a heavy foundation. Who does? Like literally foundations will make you look older. I don't care what they say. I don't care how much money they put into research. Foundations make us look older. So I have this, which is like a foundation, but it's not. It's a liquid. Let me get the darker one because that's my color and I'm almost out. So this is my color last summer when I was darker. Let's see. You shake it up and it's a very lightweight liquid. This is by a brand called Westman Atelier. Clean, super luxurious. Love their stuff. You're going to hear me say that name a lot in this bag. Honestly, that's where I got this bag from. Um, you see, this is too dark for me right now. Like I said, this is my last summer's color. Honestly, today I actually did put this color on. I used this deeper color for anyone that wants to know. This is the Westman Atelier skincare drops. This is number 7, color number 7. I'm so not a 7 right now. But I used it down here today, and then I used my true color, which is number 3. Big difference. I use a neutral skin tone, and I used it up here and a little here. So that's actually what I have on right now, are these Westman Atelier Skin Drops, I think it's called. I literally am not 100% sure, but it is color. Anyway, you'll see it on the website or if you go there. Also, they do have like a more coverage foundation. They come in these little sticks, which I love. This one is more my color right now. So it's cool. They have these magnetic pouches or lids. I mean, I don't know why I said pouches. You can see this is really my color right now. This is 3. And I also have number 5 in the stick. I also actually have 7 and 9 too in a drawer in the back because I do really like this consistency. Okay, so instead of going through, I'm doing another little pivot. This time, instead of doing everything that's in my bag, let's focus on the primer and the foundation. I don't want to make this video too long by going through everything in my makeup bag right now. So just to continue on, so we were talking about the Westman Atelier, super fun um packaging. But then I also ran and got these. So these are not like in my makeup bag. They're in my makeup drawer. And I had gotten the Makeup Forever HD Skin first. I had gotten this for my photo shoot that I was doing. It's okay. Here is color 2 in 22. Like I said, I'm neutral. It honestly might be a smidgen dark for me. Granted, you should never patch test on your back of your hand. When you're gonna see what color's right for you, patch test on your cheek. I would do it, but I actually have other things to record today, so I'm not going to rub it on my face right now. And then the other color I got was actually color 60. I think that's 60, yes, from Makiage. And I think it's a little bit probably closer. You can see there's a big difference, even though I was really trying to like get my color. Like this is how hard it is to do colors. Granted, that one honestly might be a little too light. I think I did end up like mixing these two and liking them a little better. But in the end, even with primer and even with great skincare, as we age, no, okay, I have not found a foundation that doesn't get into my lines and age me more than I want it to. I mean, for real, like this liquid is the best. It doesn't have the greatest coverage. So as long as you have used your color correctors and things first, then perhaps it's enough if you keep up good skincare and you don't have a lot of discoloration. Otherwise, sometimes we do have to go in with more of a foundation or this one as a foundation as well. So, if possible, like I said, do something light or focus on your skincare so you don't need as much coverage. And those are my foundations, the quick take on foundations. I'll do a lot more going forward, but I just really wanted to get on here again, start talking about what's in my makeup bag, and I'll catch you more next time.